To get started.
Good morning.
Clerk, if we could get a roll call, please.
Mayor Baxter,
Here.
Commissioner Flores,
Ready to roll.
Commissioner Marino, Commissioner Powell, Commissioner Sachs, Commissioner Weiss,
Here.
and Commissioner Vice Mayor Woodward. Here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If everyone, if you're able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation.
This might be a good one. Mother and Father of the world, we pray for the whole human family. Many nations are torn by war. Grant them peace and healing of their divisions. Many communities are filled with crime. Grant them the deliverance from fear and the hope of renewal. Many families are divided by hate. Grant them the unity and the blessing of love. Many children are abandoned and afraid. Grant them someone who loves them and promise of a better future. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Rutter, do we have a notice?
Yes, we do.
Proof of publication
Yes, we do.
and the swearing in?
All those wishing to testify or speak on today's quasi-judicial items, please rise and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you.
Do we have any additions, deletions, or substitutions?
Do have a few amendments to our
Mayor,
agenda.
may I be recognized?
You may.
Right here. We need a motion to receive and file the proof of publication.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Weiss, a second by Commissioner Flores. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that that motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Again, on to additions, deletions, and substitutions.
Okay, so for consent item number 1, DOA CAW 2025-727, Drexel Apartments, we have modifications to...
Excuse me, Wendy, would you mind just speaking into the
Yes, please.
mic?
We have modifications to, specifically to the title and request on the agenda, modifications to the staff report for the title, the summary, the history, and the summary for consistency with the plan, amendment to development order amendment, Exhibit C1, engineering. There was 2 engineering number 6s, so the last one's renumbered to 7. Sign condition number 1 is added as it's transferred from C2 to C1. Utility easement number 2 is modified with the clarifier at the beginning. We're modifying the Class A conditional use Exhibit C2 to clarify the heading of the Exhibit C2, removing sign because it's being relocated to C1. And then item number 2, ZCA 2025-966, Hibiscus Gardens, clarifying the staff recommendation. There's 3 exhibits. And on the regular agenda, item number 5, ZCA 2025-01317, Hagen Ranch Assemblage, a clarification and the recommendation as there's no conditional overlay zone.
Thank you, Wendy. I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda. A motion by Commissioner Weiss, a second by Commissioner Flores. All in favor? Oh, excuse me, before we vote, Mr. Rutter?
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to ask the board to consider items 7 and 8, the regular items, if the board would consider reordering the agenda to poll those first, if you would, please.
Thank you for that reminder. I'll entertain a motion to move 7 and 8 to the front of the agenda or first of the agenda of the regular agenda
After consent, yes.
after consent. I have a motion by Commissioner Weiss, a second by Commissioner Marino. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Would anyone like to pull anything from consent?
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Weiss, a second by Vice Mayor Woodward. All in favor?
Madam Mayor.
Oh, disclosures, sorry. Yes, zoning. We will start from my left to right. Commissioner Weiss?
Thank you, Mayor. On the consent agenda, on item number 1, I had verbal communications with Carol Jones Gilbert, Ron Davis, Brian Finney, and Meredith Lee. I received also email correspondence that's been filed with the clerk. On item number 2, received email correspondence that's been filed with the clerk.
Commissioner Flores?
I don't have my disclosures in front of me. It's coming down. But with Drexel, all the same people that Commissioner Weiss just mentioned. And Hibiscus Gardens is, which project is that one? I don't think I had anybody with Hibiscus Gardens. That's it.
Please let the record reflect that Commissioner Sacks is here. And Commissioner Sacks, do you have any disclosures for consent?
Thank you so much. I do. On the consent agenda, I have for number 1, Drexel Apartments, correspondence, emails received and filed with the clerk. And number 2, Hibiscus Garden, correspondence, none. And number 3, Canada Court, the second, correspondence, email, and letter received and filed with the clerk. And number 4, TLC Village, correspondence, email, and letters received and filed with the clerk.
Commissioner Sacks, we're just doing consent.
Okay, excellent. I'm just overdoing it.
Thank you. Vice
Thank
Mayor
you.
Woodward?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. For item number 1, Drexel Apartments, I have disclosures, verbal communication with Mauricio Teran, Brian Finney, Todd Martin, Dimitri Caralda, Meredith Lee, and Jezit Perez. Also, email correspondence filed with the clerk, no site visit, and no disclosures for item 2.
Thank you. Commissioner Marino?
Thank you. Item 1, I filed written correspondence with the clerk, and my staff spoke with Meredith Lee. And item number 2, no disclosures.
Thank you. And for myself, for item number 1, Drexel Apartments, yes, we've had written emails. They've been filed with the clerk. We verbal communication with Meredith Lee, Todd Martin, Dimitri Carolal, forgive me for slaughtering that, Brian Finney, Jessit Perez, Mauricio Teran, and no site visit. For item number 2, the Hibiscus Gardens, no written, no verbal, and no site visit. Thank you.
May I be recognized?
Yes.
Mayor, we need a vote to be called for the agenda approval.
We did the...
There was a maker and a seconder. We just need a vote to be called.
All in favor of the agenda? Any opposed? Please see that that motion carries 5-0. Well, 6-0 now. Let's do it over since now Commissioner Sacks is here and just make it simple. Who was the first? Who was the motion maker?
It was
Commissioner
Weiss.
And the second, I believe, was Commissioner Marino.
Yes.
All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that that motion carries 6-0. Now, on to the consent. We can do that again. My motion was Commissioner Flores for consent. Commissioner Marino, the second. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that that motion carries 6-0. Are we good? Thank you. Moving on. Mr. Rutter, you're recognized.
Mayor, good morning. This is the adoption of an ordinance with the pertaining to the minor redistricting. The board gave us direction on January 6th to perform.
Excuse me, Pat, just to clarify, we're on number 7 now.
On item number 7, yes, on
Thank
the
you.
regular agenda. Thank you. This will be adopting the ordinance performing the minor redistricting, which we received your direction on permission to advertise on January 6th. Should the board adopt it today, we will post ads pursuant to statute over the next couple weeks and make those changes and inform the supervisor. Have any questions? David Behar from County Attorney's Office. Steve Cody, who is our consultant, is here as well, and we're here for any questions you have.
Commissioner Weiss, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to thank staff for their expeditious handling of this. This is something that the residents of Century Village had requested. And so with that, I will move this item.
I have a motion by Commissioner Weiss, a second by Commissioner Sacks. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that that motion carries 6-0. Moving on to number 8. Good morning. You are recognized.
I'm going to turn this over to Dr. James Green, Director of Community Services.
Good morning, Dr. Green.
Good morning. Good morning, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commissioners. James Green, Director of Community Services. Joined here with the Assistant County Attorney, Jessica Rosenthal, and Deputy County Administrator, Tammy Fields.
Dr. Green, would you speak a little more into the mic, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So staff is recommending the approval of 2 retroactive agreements with the Salvation Army to house homeless families with at least one a youth ages 17 and under within the household. One agreement is with the financially assisted agencies in the amount of $100,000 annually for 2 years. And this agreement will house 24 individuals, provide wraparound supports to them and services, including employment assistance, life skills, and other services to support them moving to permanent housing. The other agreement is the last remaining year of the Emergency Solutions Grant. It's for $72,615 that will end September the 26th. These funds will provide shelter for additional 26 individuals fleeing domestic violence, and adults within the household will receive assistance with applying for various types of benefits, with budgeting, employment, accessing transportation, along with other services. And so we're asking for your approval.
Thank you. I will entertain a motion. Commissioner Sacks, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And thank you for giving me a few minutes here to get in late. Thank you so much. I know that Salvation Army does wonderful things. This was continued the last time it was up so that we could hear from the CEO, and I'm sure he's here.
Yeah. We do have the major here who's ready to speak and available.
Okay, very, very good. Now, I spoke with a gentleman the other day, is the CEO, and I'm sure he's here. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. My husband and I, Majors Chris and Linda Thornhill, are the acting CEOs for the Salvation Army here of Palm Beach County.
Very good. I was under the impression that you all were on vacation.
My husband just had surgery, so he is not here. The last time you met, yes, we were out of the country on vacation.
So nice to see you, and it was lovely talking with your husband.
Yes, thank you.
And welcome to Florida. I know.
Thank you. We love it.
Will you be able to house homeless individuals?
Yes.
And how many are you housing now?
I'm going to bring up Pam, who also has more information on this than I have.
Are you looking at, we have individuals and we have families?
I'm just looking at numbers.
Well, right now I have 15 in our grant per diem program with the VA. We have 18.
No, not VA, because I know the VA. I'm looking at, this is what I want, and I know Dr. Green knows what I'm looking for. County, these are county funds that are flowing through the county.
So you want the county.
And hold on just a second. I just want to make sure, because the VA is taken care of by the VA, the federal government.
Yes.
These are funds that have already been spent, the money that we're going to vote on today.
Correct, starting
Yes, it's
October.
already been taken care of. I want to know how many folks, homeless folks, are being housed at the Salvation Army today.
Currently, with the ESG grant, it's 2 families, or 2 apartments, and it's 8 families that we've agreed to serve throughout the year. And then with...
So we have 2 families housed.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Green. Thank you, ma'am. And give my best to your husband.
Thank you.
Thank
I have no
you.
further questions.
We have a motion by Commissioner Weiss and a second by Commissioner Flores. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carry. Oh, excuse me, Commissioner Marino.
That's right. I just wanted to make sure that when we have the homeless workshop in the future, that the Salvation Army is represented. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, all in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. We are moving back to regular agenda, which should be item number 3, I believe. Hold on one second. Yes. County Attorney, can we do disclosures for all of regular? No. Or do you?
I think the way that it's set up right now on the agenda, handling them separately.
Okay, so we will do item number 3 currently, starting from my left to right. Commissioner Sachs?
And just to be sure, this is Canada Court 2.
Correct.
Okay. I have correspondence, email, and letters received and filed with the clerk, and nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Weiss?
Thank you, Mayor. I have email correspondence been filed with the clerk.
Thank you. Commissioner Flores?
Yeah, I have written communications with Jeffrey Lynn and Elizabeth Kulowitz. No verbal communications, and my staff did do a site visit on January 20th of 2026.
Thank you.
Item 3.
3, Canada Court 2. Attorney, are items 3 and 4 taken together?
Yeah, I think that they're being handled together, so it'd be appropriate if the motions are going to happen at the same time to do disclosures together as well.
Okay, did you have any additional items, Commissioner Sachs, for item number 4?
Yeah, this is for the record on, I've already cited 3, number 4, TLC Village. I have correspondence, emails, and letters received and filed with the clerk. And that's it. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Weiss?
Thank you, Mayor. On item number 4, I had a phone call with Jeffrey Lynn, received email correspondence been filed with the clerk.
Commissioner Flores?
Basically the same as item number 3. Correspondence with Jeffrey Lynn and Elizabeth Kulowitz, and my staff had a site visit on January 20th.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Woodward?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. On item 3, I had email and letter correspondence filed with the clerk, and also on item 4, emails and letters filed with the clerk.
Thank you. Commissioner Marino?
On item 3, I have written correspondence that's been filed with the clerk, and the same for item number 4, written correspondence filed with the clerk. That's it.
Thank you. And for myself, items 3, I have a letter received from Jeffrey Lynn, and all other emails are filed with the clerk. Item number 4, the same letter received from Jeffrey Lynn and Stacy Rout, and all other emails have been filed with the clerk. Neither had a verbal communication, and neither had site visits. Okay, so do we need a presentation for number 3? I will entertain a motion. Commissioner Marino. Second. I have a second by Vice Mayor Woodward. All in favor? Oh, excuse me, I have lights. I don't know who was first, so Commissioner Flores.
Yeah, so basically I asked for this item to be brought back up today. I wanted to meet with the applicants and go over some of the police reports that I had received from PBSO. I feel satisfied about what they're doing. My team went to the site. Obviously, this isn't my district, so pretty much everything that I was worried about, I think we took care of. So I'll be voting in favor. Thank you.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. Number 4, the same. I'll entertain a motion. Commissioner Marino and Commissioner Flores will second that. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. Item number 5.
Item number 5 is ZCA 2025-01317 Hagen Ranch Assemblage. There's 2 requests before the board: an official zoning map amendment to rezone from the AR zoning district to the RS district, and a Class A conditional use to allow 70 townhouse units. If you'd like a presentation from the applicant.
Would anyone like a presentation?
I would.
We
Short,
would.
brief.
A
Short.
brief presentation.
Capital B. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Oh, excuse me, I forgot. We should do disclosures for item number 5. Commissioner Sacks?
On item number 5, we have emails and letters received and filed with the clerk, and a verbal communication with Ken Tuma.
Thank you. Commissioner Weiss?
Thank you, Mayor. I had verbal communication with Ken Tuma.
Commissioner Flores?
Verbal communication with Ken Tuma and Andrew Maxey.
Vice Mayor Woodward?
Thank you, Mayor. I have verbal communication with Ken Tuma.
Commissioner Marino?
I had verbal communication with Ken Tuma.
Thank you. For myself, for item number 5, I received a letter from Barbara Roth. All other emails have been filed with the clerk, and I had verbal communication with Ken Tuma and no site visit. Okay, if you would please start your presentation.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking up there. Good morning, Wendy Tuma with Urban Design Studio. I will try to be brief. The subject site, the Hagen Ranch assemblage, is located on the east side of Hagen Ranch, south of Boynton Beach Boulevard. As you can see on this slide, it is surrounded by existing residential. The site is currently zoned AR with an MR5 land use. We're requesting to rezone the property from AR to RS and a Class A conditional use to allow for 70 townhouse dwelling units. The RS zoning district is consistent with the surrounding PUD zoning districts. Here's the site plan. It is a gated townhouse community with an entry off of Hagen Ranch. It is basically a ring road with the townhouses, fronting it, a large central green in the center with a lake and a dry retention, and 2 recreation parcels. The townhouses are in 2 different sizes. They range from 24 feet to 18 and 20. All of them have garages. In the central open space, there is a dry retention and a lake. At the request, we are willing to provide canopy trees around the dry retention, and if you feel it's necessary, we have drafted a condition that we have presented to staff for this. Here is the recreation site. It provides a pool cabana and a pool for the residents, as well as where they'll receive their mail. And then in the southwest corner, we have a tot lot with a shade canopy over it. This is also an area where we'll be preserving trees and relocating trees. As far as tree preservation, we work closely with and we're preserving or relocating 35 trees. Many of these are specimen oaks, as you can see in these photos. We are consistent with all the rezoning and conditional use standards. As far as the density, we use the workforce housing density bonus, and we are required to provide 5 workforce housing units. Pulte has acquired a project which is in eastern Boynton, north of Boynton Beach Boulevard, east of Seacrest, that's called the Cottage District. As you can see in this photo, their project is already under construction, and they have a mix of townhomes and single-family homes that they are using for their projects to provide workforce housing. For this project, they're going to be providing 3 single-family homes and 2 townhomes in the low and moderate 1 categories. We have a letter of support from COBRA. We have staff support and Zoning Commission's recommendation of approval, and we agree to all conditions. Thank you.
Commissioner Commissioner Sacks, are you still wanting to speak?
I always want to speak, you know. But I think Commissioner Flores had his light on before me. No, that's okay. It's all right.
Commissioner Flores, you're recognized.
Actually, my question is more towards staff. Can you go over the bank system that we have? Because I understand these 5 units are in the bank, that they have 41 units in bank. They've used 11. They're going to use another 5. So can you go over that a little bit?
And we'll turn over to planning.
Yeah. Good morning. Travis Goodson with the Planning Division. The Cottage District is within the city of Boynton Beach, Pulte-owned.
I don't want to know specifically about this particular project. I'm talking about in general. How does developers put units in a bank towards workforce housing units?
That one I'm not quite familiar with. It's something we would have to get back to your office on, unless Patrick's able to.
Staff doesn't know how we do this?
A couple different things.
Okay.
With regard to a bank, we've worked with developers. You have a couple different options on how you could provide workforce housing off-site. We have worked with developers who have produced units in advance to meet either of the obligations. They wouldn't have when they're constructing them. They wouldn't necessarily have the end use for the subject site like this one in place, but it's available for it. So it saves time on the back end. Units are already in place to meet the requirements from one of our projects.
So they basically apply when they're doing their project. It goes, we keep inventory of whatever they have stored them. And how many units are in this bank in the county right now?
This one, I don't know, and I want to be clear, it's not a bank that we maintain. Any given developer might develop a project and have an excess number of workforce units that could work for future projects. It just works better for them to develop them all at the same time and have them available in their queue. We don't maintain the bank. We will confirm that they're available.
Is there an expiration to how long they can sit in the bank?
From our perspective, none. If the unit's available to be taken down with the deed restriction as a workforce
So
unit.
a developer can come back 20 years from now and say, hey, I still have 10 in the bank.
If they were going to be deed restricting them, that is an option to provide an existing home to meet the workforce obligation. So yes, that option could work. That's in our program now.
Okay. I feel like this bank system is a little loose from the county's perspective. So I would like us to come back at some point. Could be a workshop, it could be whatever. And let's see how this is actually structured to see what parameters we should set moving forward.
Okay, but understand the point, and we can come back to you with more information. Let me just.
There's no system, that's the problem.
No, but there is no bank.
Commissioner Weiss, would you like to be recognized?
Yeah, this is, let me just, it's not really a bank.
It's a concept.
It is, they have, so they will build a development, and they will have certain number of units that they're able to put into workforce housing. So they'll start them, and they're there, but they belong to the developer, and then the developer then assigns them to use as a workforce housing unit, and then they deed restrict them. And so it's not really a bank per se as I think, because if the county had, if somebody had pre-built them and created a bank of them, but that's not exactly how this is operating.
Excuse me, Commissioner Weiss. Mr. Tuma, would you like to add something to that?
I'm fine.
I saw you walk up. You don't want to add anything.
I'm fine. I don't need to. This is a policy decision among the board, but just a little bit of background information about the subject site. The subject site has 41 units, the Cottage District, and of those districts, day one, they were deed restricted for workforce housing. So that's just the nature of how that worked. Pulte's been a good community neighbor on this and the concept and is getting ahead of the game. But I'm not going to get involved in the policy discussion.
Mr. Rutter, did you want to add something to the... Pat, would you like to add something about the policy in regards to this?
We could come back and talk to you and further explain the point, but I just really want to be clear and kind of following up on Commissioner Weiss's point. A developer in this specific case is pre-building them, if you will. They will be taken down to meet our obligations with the deed restrictions when a project comes along that creates an obligation. So they've done it in advance, and they're utilizing them to meet their obligations later.
I understand that point, and I understand there's not really a bank.
Right.
It's just that they built the units, and then they're going to claim them as workforce housing units later.
They'll be utilizing them that way, yes.
Right. So I would like to put some parameters around how long they can utilize these units for. So they can't come back 20 years and say, hey, I want to use, because technically we're looking for inventory, But that inventory was created, and I'm using the hypothetical 20 years here, going back in time and say, hey, I created those 20 years ago, I'm going to deed restrict them now. So just come back to us with some ideas and thoughts about how we should consider that quote-unquote bank. In regards to this project, I commend you on creating these workforcing housing units early on. I know you guys are still in construction phase, so I've visited actually those cottage homes. Thank you for doing that. I don't have an issue with that. I just thought since we were talking about banking and how we were going to utilize some workforce housing units, I address it with staff at this time. So thank you.
Ms. Carroll, did you want to add to the discussion? Please turn your mic.
I'm sorry, thank you. I was just thinking that they're taking advantage of the exchange builder option for disposition, right? Or no?
No, it's the same builder.
Okay, so so just making sure, because in ours, they have to deliver them by a certain period of time.
Correct.
With the building of this project. So the delivery is monitored by us to make sure that they're delivered in time. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Thank you so much. Commissioner Flores, did you? Okay, thank you. Would anyone like to make a motion?
If I could,
Yes, Commissioner Sachs.
I'm so glad Commissioner Flores went ahead of me, because this is an excellent project you've done. Excellent. I commend you on it. You, and not necessarily. You've done a beautiful job in planning this, and I've watched as you put the big trees, so you have a shaded area, you have a tot lot. We're going to have a lot of kids here, hopefully. I know that there's Hagen Ranch Road. We got buses for those who may not have their own cars, so this is beautifully done. And I have been, at the very beginning, conscious of that you're going to put as a condition a child care center, probably in the recreation center or only for the residents. And that's going to happen, because this is a beautiful place for kids, for families. And with the tot lot, it's great. And I love the shaded trees you've done. A beautiful job. But I just want to confirm that will be happening here at this project. And I know Pulte has been a very good developer in terms of developing here in the county. I hope I'm looking at the right guys. If they're behind the Tumas, I know they're Pulte. And I commend you for the beautiful way you've done environmental as well as the recreation center and the pool. But I know that you will confirm that there'll be a little child care center for the little guys, the infants, up to at least up to certainly VPK there at the center.
Currently, the way that we have the recreation programmed, we only have a small pool cabana, and a community of this size doesn't typically warrant a larger clubhouse. If you want additional information on the daycare, I know Pulte would be happy to
He's
speak
here,
about
so let's
it.
hear from
Yes.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah, because this is, you see, and I know Mr. Pulte, who has been you have been a great community leader here in the county, and you probably know we don't have one seat available for any child care centers in the county.
Right.
And so consequently, these folks are going to be working families, and this is something that is of concern to everybody here, certainly in the county.
Understood.
We talked about this before, and is this something that you can certainly do?
So I appreciate the comment. Andrew Maxey, for the record, representing Pulte Home Company, 1475 Center Park Boulevard. I wish I was Mr. Pulte. That'd be awesome. But no.
Well, for today.
On our last project that's out in 441, the Verdura Farms project,
Yes.
Amara, it's actually coming out of the ground now. We did agree to that condition. I worked with my design team extensively to design a multi-purpose kids room that's going to be sponsored by the HOA and have kids activities. There we had 150 homes, single family, a big operating budget for the HOA. So there it made sense, and it was a commitment that we could make. This project is much different. We're trying to serve a more affordable buyer here. There's only 70 townhomes. Price point's going to be in the $500,000 range. So a lot of first-time home buyers. So installing a full-scale clubhouse with all those additional programming, it's really going to drive the operational budget up. And quite frankly, I think it's just going to result in higher house prices. So we've added a tot lot here. I do think we'll get a mix of dual income, no kids type of couple getting in their first house. Perhaps we will get a few families. Based on just the county math, we're only generating about 11 school-age kids. So we thought a tot lot with a pool and a nice cabana was an appropriate program. Can we add some kids functionality, a sandbox and some things around the cabana to help with that? Sure.
Well, I
But to
know we
have a
talked
full-
about that. Yeah, I'm going to cut it because I know that this is a zoning hearing, but I've discussed this with you before in your company and as well as you and the Tumas. And I think that having a tot lot and a swimming pool is a sort of an issue. And I'm sure that maybe if, and I apologize that we didn't bring this up before today, but let's talk about this as we go on. I'm going to approve this today.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm pretty serious about this, just because we want to attract families, first-time homeowners with little kids, and is an issue for our county with regard to having child care centers for infants. So we will maybe after today's meeting, you can come by and visit me. I'll be here.
Yeah, I'd be happy to talk about ways that we can improve that in the future. And we'd be happy to have you out at our project out west once we get it constructed.
I'll bring my kids,
yeah, that'd be
right?
great.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
we'll talk about it, and I'll see you after this meeting today. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Sachs, would you like to make the motion? I have a motion by Commissioner Sachs, a second by Commissioner Flores. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. Moving on to item number 6. We do not need disclosures for this one. Who will be leading this, Mr. Rutter?
I think Wendy can walk us through this.
Yes, so this is a freestanding emergency department modification. It's a privately proposed revision. The applicant is here. This was before the board for phase 1, in which the board approved the initiation of it. Last month, it was before the board for request for permission to advertise for phase 2. Earlier this month, we brought it to Zoning Commission for a recommendation and determination on consistency with the comprehensive plan. And they support the proposed amendment. So what's before you today is a modification to the ULDC to add freestanding emergency department in accordance with the Florida statutes under medical office. And this is for first reading. Next month would be final adoption if the vote is favorable. But we do have the applicant here if you have questions on specific language of that amendment.
Commissioner Flores, you're recognized.
Are there any concerns by staff?
No.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Flores, a second by Commissioner Weiss. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. We've already done items number 7 and 8. So we will move on to comments.
Mayor, may I be recognized?
Oh, we need to recess and become the Environmental Control Board.
Mayor, may I
Yes,
be recognized? Just
please.
to clarify for the benefit of the clerk, the motion for item 5, was it for item 5A or 5B or for both?
A and B.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Comments, and then we adjourn.
Attorney, you're recognized.
Yes, the way the agenda is set up, it looks like comments come first, and then after the adjournment, then you reconvene as the Environmental Control Board. Of course, it's up to you if you'd like to change the order of that.
I'm sorry, could you restate that?
The way that the agenda is set up, comments would come before you handle the convening as the Environmental Control Board. And if you'd like to reorder that, that's certainly within.
If I chose to do that, would we have to then reconvene for comments, or would we just do that under Environmental Control Board?
You'd have to reconvene for comments.
So let's just take comments now. Commissioner Sachs?
So happy to have my seat here. I want to thank Alessandro Marcanese for a wonderful trip and organized meetings in Tallahassee, and staff for being there and supporting the issues for Palm Beach County. I thought it was a very good program that we had set up, and I want to thank him and his staff, and of course his staff here, for helping us so much pursuing our issues in Tallahassee. Second thing, Tonight at 5:30, we're having at the Andre Fladel Civic Center a informational meeting with regard to Boca Lago, which is a large homeowners area in my district. And I want to thank heads of our departments for being there and answering questions. And I want to tell everybody who wants to be there, you're welcome to come. It's a public meeting at 5:30 to 7, and it's going to be good. Thank you so much, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Weiss, you're recognized.
No comment.
Commissioner Flores, you're recognized.
Yeah, I'll echo Commissioner Sachs' comments about our Legislative Affairs team. I thought they did a good job up in Tallahassee, so commend them. Everybody who attended and lobbied on behalf or advocated on behalf of Palm Beach County and all the projects that we have. I also want to say thank you to the SBE team. We held an event together, actually in Commissioner Sachs' district at the brand new library. But we helped small businesses start getting registered and to become vendors in the county. So a big shout out to them and thank you. They had a full house. Staff was available. We had Spanish speakers. We have Creole speakers. It was a great event. Extremely proud. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you for that update. Commissioner Marino.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I want to wish my mom and dad, even though it was last Thursday, they celebrated 70 years of wedded bliss.
Wow.
And I joke and I say it's because my dad is deaf, but, they're doing very well, and we had a little family gathering. So happy anniversary, Mom and Dad, 70 years. I want to thank you all for your patience with me. Getting the flu like I got at last 2 weeks ago board meeting, I literally drove here, pulled in the parking lot, and realized I couldn't even get out of my car, and had the flu shot. So
I hope you didn't drive home.
I literally, when I pulled in my driveway, I almost couldn't get out of my car to get in my house. But I had the flu shot, but I still got flu A, apparently. But don't wish that on anybody. So thank you for your patience with that.
I'm glad you're okay.
Also, on Saturday, just if for you history buffs, we are doing the Seminole War reenactment over at Riverbend Park. And you all know it's one of the assets of the county. And if anybody wants to join us, please do it. It'll be an all-day event with folks all dressed in Seminole War gear, and we've been doing it for many years, and we are looking forward to another successful year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Vice Mayor Woodward, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to echo the sentiments of last week in Tallahassee. It was a very busy, long week for all of us that were able to attend. Sorry, you were sick, but it was no time to be sick up there, that's for sure. Looks to be an interesting session. I expect it's probably going to go a little bit longer. So thank you to all the representatives who represent Palm Beach County up there. They do a lot of hard work, and I'd like to thank them and all of our team that's going to continue to monitor what's happening, and we'll try to keep our residents updated. So thank you.
Thank you. I would also like to echo some sentiments and thank staff for all their hard work last week in Tallahassee. Everyone was extremely busy getting it done. And also to thank our representatives, our senators from our local delegation. Amazing. I would also just like to remind everyone, I am holding a town hall on February 25th in regards to the AI data center at 150 Civic Center Way in Royal Palm Beach. I hope everyone can attend. It should start at 6 p.m. And we will move on. I'm going to adjourn this meeting and reconvene as... Well, let's start first. Mr. Rutter, would you like to make comments?
No comments.
County Attorney? No comments. Building Director?
I would actually like to make an announcement. I'd like to just announce that Wendy Hernandez has accepted the position of Zoning Director. So I'd like to congratulate her and thank you for all of your hard work up to this point. She's been with the county for a little over 20 years, serving as 27 years, and serving as deputy for a little over 5 years. So she really knows the division, and she's really excited to hit the ground running. And we're doing a lot of changes. She's going to help us with a lot of things. She's practically written the LDC throughout the years, so she knows where everything needs to be fixed, basically. So we're working on that now with a consultant, and then we've also created created another assistant deputy director position that's going to be overseeing and supporting the planning and zoning divisions to help with efficiencies and streamlinings, and also the implementation of the concierge service, as well as helping implement our new technology once that's on board. So just wanted to share this great news.
That's a great update. Thank you. Once again, I'm going to try to recess or adjourn this meeting so we can reconvene as the Environmental Control Board. Would anyone like to give us do we need to take a vote on reconvening? Attorney?
No.
No, just, okay. If you would, please proceed, Wendy. Or whomever is giving us our presentation.
So we're just recommending reappointment of 2 nominees for the hearing board. Information's in your backup. This is a cleanup item. I think you saw it before, but we did some procedural issues, so we bring it before you today and looking for these reappointments.
I have a motion by, Commissioner Marino, and a second by Commissioner Weiss. All in favor? Any opposed? Please see that motion carries 6-0. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.